people that believe in the globe model will always say that all of us believe in a completely flat earth. Not true. We actually believe that we live on a pizza that has a dome surrounding it. Here's how you can tell that we don't live on a globe. Now, I don't have a globe model on me, but if you do have a globe model, notice how the countries are laid out. Is that a slant? So you have the thing that's holding like the globe part, which obviously doesn't exist in real life. It's just because you have to get it held somehow. Then you have the globe that's kind of like at a slant. So instead of being perfectly like that, it's like that. And then the countries are on it like that. Even if we were living on a globe, we would still fall off and probably be out in space. But if we lived on a completely flat earth with nothing surrounding it, we'd also fall off. So that supports the dome over the flat earth theory. Also, here's how you can tell that we don't live on a completely flat earth. Now, Earth allegedly has an ozone layer, which up until the time of coronavirus had a big hole over the Atlantic Ocean, and it had other holes too. Now, allegedly the ozone layer is repaired too. So tell me, if NASA really are sending astronauts out into other planets and everything, how are they not ripping a hole in that ozone layer every time they do it? Now you're probably wondering, okay, but that doesn't support the dome theory, because wouldn't they be breaking a hole in the dome? Not necessarily, because if they go out of that hole, that little hole for the ozone layer, that's how you get through it. It helps to think of the dome like Jello. Like, it's kind of like when you poke the Jello and it comes back in and you can't even tell that you made a hole in it. It's not the same exact material, obviously, but same concept. So it is possible to get in and out of the dome without getting broken. Also, think about gravity. Now, the reason that none of us are floating up and down has nothing to do with this invisible force that nobody can prove or disprove, but rather it's because we're surrounded by the dome, which is also how you can disprove the complete flat earth theory. Because if we were living on a completely flat earth with nothing surrounding us, then we would actually be floating into outer space. It's the force of the dome, which is more or less like a magnetic force, which is keeping us planted. That's not because of some invisible force that some dude like 500, 600 years ago discovered, because gravity is bullshit. And you can also float out into space and everything, but now you're probably wondering, okay, so how are more things from space not able to get us then, if the dome is basically a gel-like material? Well, we have been hit before, but the reason why more stuff doesn't hit us is because of the force that is keeping the dome onto the flat earth.